in the search of some delicious fall comfort food recipes?
Interview nutritionist Donna Weihofen. Here are some ideas cooking with squash, and there are a number of ideas here.
I do. We're going to start with the butternut squash soup, and there's a variety of recipes, but the one I'm doing today uses butternut squash and potatoes and a pear.
Really?
And you cook that together in chicken broth, or you could do vegetable broth, and then you use your immersion blender, a handy dandy immersion blender, and you can add a little bit of fat-free, half and half, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of white pepper, and it's fat-free. I mean, it's just super fat-free, like a super nutritious soup.
And easy.
Yes, about 150 calories in a whole bowl. So that's really great. And it has that pear in there. I think it really has a neat flavor.
So the pear gives it some
You
sweetness.
would like this.
Yeah, right.
You would like
Yeah,
this.
you like it actually. And it's, I mean, it's like there aren't any
No
ingredients
onions,
in
no
there that
garlic,
you
it's
wouldn't
good.
like.
There's an onion in here. I'm out of here.
There's under you detector. You tell me if it's in there. And it's good.
Oh yeah, the pear does give it a.
It's
That's
not
a real
like it's not
Thanksgiving
shocking.
kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's good. And now I'm going to take an acorn squash. And by the way, whenever you're going to do squash and you're going to cut it open, if you don't want to kill yourself, put it in the microwave for 5 minutes first to soften it enough to cut it. Otherwise, you really, it's very dangerous. I'm going to use wild rice. Excuse me. The wild rice, you cook in a bowl. You put a certain amount of wild rice in, like a half a cup, three times the amount of water or chicken broth. Cover it with foil. Put it in the oven at 425 degrees. This is boiling water you put on here. 425. Turn off the oven and go to bed. And when you wake up in the morning, you've got perfect wild rice. So I'm going to take some wild rice and put it in a bowl. And I'm going to add some chopped apples. And I'm going to add a little bit of oranges. So I add orange to this. A little bit of orange juice. I'm going to add a touch of maple syrup and a touch of cinnamon. And then mix this up and put it into an acorn squash. So it's...
Oh, that's creative.
That's
creative.
And did I say the walnuts? Oh, walnuts. The walnuts too. So this gorgeous mixture goes in the acorn squash. You do this all ahead. This can be cooked. This can be in the refrigerator. Just warm it up and it's done ahead.
I'm seeing a really good variety for Thanksgiving dinner.
I know. Yeah, and this
is
totally done. And the last one is a spaghetti squash, which I think you've seen before. But a spaghetti squash looks like this, and you cook it upside down in the pan. That's what I did with my squash too. A little bit of water, and go like this. And you have the most nutritious substitute for spaghetti that you would ever have. So we've got the 3 squash that are available right now on the farmer's market. Just the big tip, though. Be sure to put it in the microwave first.
Because it is tough.
Oh, it
can be tough, but you can make it easy.
Make it easy.
All right, Donna, thank you.
You're welcome.
You know where you can find the recipes on our website, shadow3000.com. Look under the At Home tab, click on Food and Recipes, and there you go. You'll find today's recipe and archive of other ones, too. We'll be right back.